Alright, YouTube, here's another machine. This is for a friend of mine. I do a lot of work for friends because they all know I do this, so it's a great thing, good word of mouth. This poor guy, he doesn't want to drive forward. So let's have a look. Let's start him up. Well, let's tear him apart and have a look. Alright, so we get this whole feller up on its nose here. So we know the axle is spinning. So we know that the wheels aren't broken. Sometimes these like to get broke. So that's not our problem. We like to see that. There's a clutch mechanism each side here. And you can see that cable moving up and down in there. So we know that's good. It's working on both sides. So, 5/16. I'll also check the drive disc inside underneath there. Make sure he's happy to be in there. I had one of these the other night. I was working where the clutch mechanisms were all gummed up. They weren't happy. It's a pretty simple mechanism in there. Alright, now, you get a better look at how this works. Pretty simple mechanism. When you pull this little lever, the trigger, that disengages the wheel from the axle. So that allows it to steer. When you let go of the handle, it engages back in the axle again. Well, the axle seems to be moving on all the gearing inside there. That seems to be working there. So, let's just zoom you out. That separates up. And that's working fine. When you put pressure on it, one way it grabs, the other way it pops out against the spring and slips. So we're going to take that apart and clean all the grease out of that and see if that's my problem. Because they're both doing it the same way. So maybe there's something to that. There's too much grease in there, it's too slippery, and those need to grip a little bit. So I'll take this all apart. I'll show you how it comes apart in a minute. Mr. Spring. And there's a little clip. Make sure you can see all these parts. There we go. So a little clip here. He comes out of there, and we'll put him back where he came from. In there. So we don't lose the little guy. And this little thing. You see the bottom down there? Now this pin, he doesn't have any clips or anything. He just held in there by gravity, and the cover keeps him from popping out. So this pin comes out of here. And this whole piece comes up out of here. Bang. That's pretty greasy. I wonder if someone just greased this with all this nice copper anti-seize in there, trying to keep it from getting seized up, because they do like to get seized up, these things. We have to get some gas out and wash this piece all off. Pocket screwdriver to the rescue. Yep, it's a little snap ring. Slide them out of its groove. Alright, so what we've done here, I just took a bit of gas, raw fuel, raw gas, and degreased this whole thing. And we put this piece back on temporarily, without its clip on, just to check it. Back together. And we've got perfection, contact. Now, so you get your little clip back on. Make sure the two ends of the clip are in one of these flat spots here so it doesn't come off. Well, here's a real good test. Hold one wheel, hold the other wheel, and we're good. So, I'll reassemble this. We'll put the covers back on. We'll fire this guy up.